Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever in the world you're listening to us. Welcome to Hith Talk. What is Hith Talk? Local legend by the name of Farshinfar, or as some of us know him, Dr. Farshinfar, came up with this term, meaning talking shit while under the influence or whatever your little heart desires. Alcohol, not alcohol. And we are a group of friends that goes back to middle school, some even elementary school. And for decades, we have talked shit to each other, made fun of each other, jokes, pranks. So we've decided to share this fuckery with the world. So here it is. Welcome to Hith Talk. The first topic tonight, it's a very trending topic nowadays, I guess, because times are changing. Mr. Dr. Farshinfar, as I like to call him, he goes by Farshinfar, I guess, wants to share a story with us about a time where he was trying to take a girl out to prom, and she was not ready for prom. I guess she didn't shave 2 weeks before prom. And Farshinfar very politely asked this girl to shave before prom. So I'm going to pass it on to Farshinfar, and he's going to give a couple details here. And then we're going to talk about would you prefer bush, no bush, trim, no trim, all natural, or just wild, whatever. Here we go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
So what's up? It's Dr. Farshinfar. You could call me Farshinfar, aka Franken, for short. Franken for short.
Franken, not Franklin.
Franken for short. So I was talking to this girl. We were in the back of the school by the basketball courts. You know how every school has basketball courts in the back.
That's nerdy.
And I was filling her up. She was wearing overalls, just to paint the picture a little. She was wearing overalls, so I stick my hand down the pants. And she was wearing these little nice booty shorts. I could feel it from the back. But then when I go to the front, I feel a little pillow, or AKA pushback. I just feel my fingers bounce back when I was trying to find the coochie. So I was like, okay, we're still making out. It didn't kill the mood. But I was going to take her to prom. So I asked her, hey, you know what? For prom, how about you shave that thing?
You told her before?
Yeah, before. Yeah.
You already knew what you wanted.
Yeah, I already knew.
You had expectations.
Yeah.
This guy knows what he likes.
Was she acceptive of the request?
Like, she didn't seem weird or anything. She was just like, she just didn't say nothing. Okay. So then we go to prom, and she was looking good as hell. She was probably one of them slim, thick ones, tall, with tan skin, looking nice in her dress, dancing a real freaky. Everything was good. But then, when we went to Jack in the Box after prom was over, after we got our grind on, we were in the backseat of my boy's Riviera.
Hold on, what did you get from Jack in the Box?
Oh, I don't even remember. Honestly, I do not even remember. I was trying to get some taco.
That hairy taco, obviously.
Yeah, so I was trying to get some taco, and then when I reached down, the bush appears again. So it kind of killed it for me.
Bounced?
It bounced back. Everything was there.
So, doctor, what are you trying to ask us? What is it that you want to ask?
So what's up? Was I wrong, or would you guys have took it?
What do you mean took it?
Took it without bush.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my
But you set the standard for next time, even though you already set the standard the first time, which she didn't oblige to.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is very disrespectful. But you still do it, and then you just let her know for next time for sure.
So this is Luchador here. So here's my perspective on that take. I think there's certain situations where you're either gonna get some or you're not. And in this situation, you could have got some, but you declined it. So I don't know, man. I would have gone for it, man.
He's a doctor. You don't become a doctor overnight. This guy nobody likes. So he prefers no bush. But my only positive thing out of this, in my opinion, is, when a girl doesn't shave, is because she's not experienced, right? So you were kind of one of the first ones to discover these untouched lands, I should say. Like Christopher Columbus, you know. When Christopher Columbus came here, he was like, who are these aliens? I don't know. What are they doing, right? So you were one of the first one. That's the only pro. The thing was probably tight, and you missed out on it, bro. Because you were being picky about it. Like Luchador.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's either tight, hasn't been touched, or it hasn't been touched in a while. So,
Or it's shaved and it's been touched a lot. So I would have taken it. Harry, what about you, Tony? How you feel about that?
What's up, y'all? This is Tony. Yo, Doc, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do you not like lettuce on your tacos?
Bro, this wasn't lettuce. This was like
I mean,
copper wire.
I know, but maybe
The copper wire
just a
scrubber.
little extra lettuce, a little extra.
Bro, this was
sometimes
like
it's good.
Nigerian afro.
Okay, all right, never mind.
Nigerian Afro.
Then
Hey,
you know
dude.
what? I mean, you just put on a safari hat, get a machete, and fucking get in there. Why not?
Nice.
That's right.
Hey, explore new parts of the jungle, my friend.
Overcome that bounce back you were talking about.
There you go.
and how the hell did you become so picky at fucking 17 years old?
That's a very good point. Who do you think you are?
It should be a disclosure that Dr. Farshinfar was 21 years old when he was a senior in high school. Let's make sure we know about this,
When
okay?
did you lose your virginity, Doc?
11.
Yep.
11. But
10 years in.
no, but the way I took it is like, oh, girl, you ain't with it. So,
Ah.
you know, you didn't shave. You're not
She
with
wasn't
it.
she wasn't planning on getting laid.
Oh, that's true.
Leroy, what's your take on it? Everybody watching at home, Leroy here in the corner is.
It's
I'm sorry.
here.
You guys move seats. Pizel and Leroy are probably the nastiest motherfuckers on this table tonight.
That's why they're so
And
I'm gonna keep it short.
That's
and
why they're so
simple.
quiet.
I'm gonna keep it very short and simple. If it's grass on the infield, play ball.
nice.
Drop the mic.
Watch.
He's right.
I don't know about y'all, but I would have just ate that shit straight up. No matter what. I'm penetrating. Ain't no fucking hair wall that's going to stop this cock from penetrating that pussy.
Nice.
Straight up.
Leroy. You're hungry, Leroy.
Damn, Leroy. I should have met you in high school so you could have gave me some advice, dog.
There we go.
Oh, some advice, huh?
Leroy. We haven't heard from our buddy over here in the corner, Mr. Tuco. Tuco, what's your take on this? Are you awake tonight?
I think nowadays, I like them bald from the eyebrows down. But back in high school, I think I would have went in that for sure. Wouldn't have stopped.
So let me ask you.
Hold on. Let me
you
ask. Still
Doc-
wouldn't have done it now,
No, back in.
but you still do it now if she has a bush.
Yes, I probably would.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. Yeah. Okay.
Not
I
gonna
just
do
want to
it.
clarify.
And what kind of girl doesn't shave nowadays? Hold on, I got one question for Doc. Did you ever end up getting in that or not, Mr. Chance?
Wow.
I did it. But now, shit.
Where's she at? Hey, give a shout out.
Yeah, where's she at, though?
Flossing and tossing.
Right? You know what they should have had in high school? Maybe they have it nowadays, like a manscaping company, or for men and women. They come to your house in the comfort of your own couch, your own bed, whatever.
Yes.
You can pick the trim, you can pick the height, you can get color faded, you can get landing strip, you can do a little Christmas tree, you can do a sun for the summer. Does this exist? Is there a company out there doing these services?
I don't know if there is, but I think my boy Leroy right here would love to just pull up and then just trim some balls. I just gotta say it. Right, my boy,
Balls?
right, Leroy, let go. Leroy, what you
For sure.
Wait a minute,
Hey,
Leroy.
Leroy, hold on. What kind of styles would you do? Let me
Yeah,
hear
what kind of trims
styles-
you
What
got?
kind of trims you got?
What you do? Can you draw? Can you draw a little summer sun for 4th of July parade?
I just like to be all natural, and no matter what, hairy or not, I'm sucking on that clit.
Nice.
I call it flossing and tossing.
Leroy, rumor has it you're not wearing any underwear tonight. Is that true?
It's a surprise. It's for people to find out. It's
Wow.
always a surprise.
That's an invite. It sounds like an invite.
Leroy. Hey, Leroy, let me tell you something. I heard the other day that in some countries, unfortunately probably Asian countries, men don't wear underwear because when you let things hang, they grow. The underwear kind of stops it from growing or hanging. But your theory is you currently shave the bush because it adds 2 inches to the shaft. Is that accurate?
Very accurate.
So it's 2 inches, but it looks like 4. Is that what you're saying?
Very true.
Wow.
Ain't no denying. But my dragon fruits hang real low because I let it free ball.
Nice. So how do you guys feel about manscaping at home? Would you guys be interested in somebody coming over and doing a little waxing and trimming at the house? How do you guys feel about that?
I think that's an untapped market for males. A lot of potential for a big company if it's done right. But I also think for women, it's that service is already kind of provided via waxing, Brazilian. I don't know.
I can
whatever
volunteer for that. If
For
they
what?
need people.
They need
For
to
the,
shave
for
balls?
the women. No, for the women.
Oh.
But I was gonna say that I would actually. I think that would be cool because I think it's kind of a hassle to shave down there sometimes.
I got something to ask Pizel in the corner here. Ladies and gentlemen, Pizel has a routine. He says that you gotta have manners and respect in your own bathroom, even if it's your own home. This guy likes to catch the pews before they hit the ground or the floor.
Yes.
So tell us about your routine here, Pizel. What you got for trimming?
It's called I
manscaping?
use the bag method. Okay.
Bag method.
The bag method, right? So you tuck you get a normal grocery bag.
Okay.
And you tuck one in, under your
Plastic
ball
or
sack.
paper?
Under your ball sack. Oh, plastic. It has to be plastic. Paper will feel kind of weird, kind of rough. Feel kind of rough. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
So
don't want no
bag,
paper
you
cut.
grab the handle on the other side. You stick one handle underneath your ball sack, and then you hold the other handle.
Hold on. So sorry to interrupt. I was gonna ask you. So you use the handles, like you wrap it
Oh
around?
yeah, no, I use the handle like this, and I use the other handle to go.
He
to
tucks
the
them in his
ball.
butt
Tie
cheeks.
it to my
He
ball
tucks the fucking.
Yeah,
wait a minute. He tucks it in his
listen,
butt cheeks and his ball sack.
No, you're an innovator.
It's a genius. Trust me.
You're an innovator.
You tie the handle and tie
No,
it
you
to your
don't tie
butt.
it. You don't tie
to
it.
your
You
butt
wrap it around
hairs?
your ball- You put it around your ball sack.
Bro, you need to invent this.
I'm telling you.
Like,
listen. So then you hold
legit.
it up, and then you just trim it. And then it
This
all
is a
falls-
genius idea.
All falls right into the thing.
Can we see a demonstration?
I won't show you demonstration, but try it. Try it out at home. It works.
So
Tell
you're
me.
you're avoiding the cleanup. There's no cleanup afterwards.
There's
is
no
what you're
cleanup.
saying.
It all falls right in the bag. You tie up the bag and you throw it right away in the dumpster.
Wow.
No mess, no nothing. I'm telling you. Try it out.
Yeah,
Genius.
we
Try
give it
out
to
at
you.
home.
It's kind of like a.
You need to just create one.
I just need. I will look
You
into
gotta
it.
pan-
I'll pat
you
it. I'll
gotta
pat
pan
it.
this
I'll
Have
pat
it
Goddamn
strapped
idea.
Because I mean,
around
it
your
beats
thighs
putting
instead,
in the
like a
newspaper.
jock strap.
It beats putting the newspaper down and having to pick up the newspaper. Nobody wants to deal with that shit.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I like to sit over the toilet because I don't like to, I'm very, I like to think green. I don't like to pollute. So I sit over my toilet and I shave the nuts. From the back, I go far back towards the anus. And I just
What is that part
scrape it,
called?
scrape it.
What is that, Steve? Can you do us a favor? What is that part between the anus and the vagina, the anus and the balls?
Called the
There's-
gooch.
Is it?
It's also called the taint.
The taint.
And,
taint.
and if you want to be appropriate, perineum.
Wow. This is
So you're saying Luch the gooch?
Luch the gooch. Luchador the gooch.
You want to lick my gooch? Is that what you're saying?
Wait a minute.
That's what I heard.
Leroy.
Doc, you're a doctor. I don't know. Tell
What
me.
it, what,
Mr. Luch, why have you studied the gooch?
I study everything in between it, bro.
wait a minute.
From a women's perspective.
In between it.
What Luchador is saying that he's not a doctor, but he'll take a look. That's my motto.
Okay.
I like this guy already. Leroy, real quick, talking about over the toilet type of thing. So, I mean, I'm not making assumptions because you're from a different part of the world or whatever, but the shaft must be pretty small then. So, how do you feel about these small
is.
penis?
It's
Is
kind
it a
of-
problem? Is it a
It's
gift?
a problem, especially after I peed. And, I'm reaching down there and my dick is all up on my forearms. I hate that shit. But, I take a little paper towel, I wipe my fucking little cock off, and I wrap my foreskin back over, and I reach back under and I just go like this, scrape, scrape, scrape.
Nice. But I've heard that some women actually prefer the small penis over a big cock.
That's a lie.
So there's it's called the small penis syndrome.
Hold on. I got a question
Problem.
for you. Leroy, I got a question for you, honestly. Real question. Does your pubic hairs grow larger than your penis?
Very. It does. You gotta get a weed whacker to kind of look for that.
Wait
dick
a minute,
head.
Leroy. So what you're
But-
saying, Leroy, what you're saying is that when you go take a piss, the urine touches your balls before it touches the toilet. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, tell them to be more specific. Say with foreskin or without. Because I know the foreskin has like 3 inches at least.
I call it the elephant tusk. So when you pull it over, it's like I could pick up peanuts with it. So I don't like to call it foreskin. I like to call it, a sweater, a turtleneck
Nice.
for my dick. I keep it warm.
Hey, koozie.
So this is why I shave, because sometimes just my pubic hair does get longer than my cock. And then, when the foreskin folds over, it hurts because it tugs on it. So this is why I shave.
Wow, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is anybody out there listening have the same problem as Leroy? Please. Please. What other names do you have for this fucking earthworm? The Peter
That's
Whopper.
the Peter Whopper. That's legit.
No, the best one is bay shrimp. Little bay shrimp.
Oh, yeah, bay shrimp too. But Peter Whopper, you guys know what a Peter Whopper is, right? Yeah. It means that your nuts hang lower than your penis.
Right.
Peter Whopper.
That's a Peter Whopper.
Baby, these nuts hang low.
Wait a minute. I hate to pick on Leroy tonight, but so when let's say you go on a date, right, and you're just trying.
That doesn't happen, but go ahead.
We're trying to paint a movie here for you, Leroy. You go on a date, you take a girl out to a nice steak and lobster or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
You get back to the house. It's no biggie. No Zamboni. Yeah. Leroy, you come back to the house and is ready to get it on though. Like, how do you, this girl was on Instagram all night telling her friends about the picture of the dinner, the picture of the drinks, and you get back to the house, and how do you convince her that little 2-inch it's enough? Is there something else that you provide, like maybe a little finger action, tongue action? Well, what you got?
So should I make up a story or talk about real life? Because that doesn't happen in real life. I never. What's going on?
Can I say one thing to that?
Please.
When in doubt, whip it out. That's it.
Yeah, and they laugh and they leave.
But you still do it, and they'll more than likely they'll touch it, at least.
I end up touching myself.
He's actually doing it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, so talking about taking pictures and women, how do you guys feel about girls that are basically called nowadays like Instagram whores, social media whores?
Wait.
Women that all they care about is taking pictures of their fucking food, their drink. They go take a piss, they take a picture of the wall. Basically, all they do is live, breathe, eat, shit, social media. How do you guys feel about that?
Wait. Before we get to that topic, hey, Leroy, how come you just don't invite them to have a sword fight, their clit versus your penis?
That's an even fight.
That's like World War III.
So, Leroy, I have one question also as well for that. So, like, your tongue action has to be on point when it comes to the ladies, then, right?
I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just going to show you.
All right, hold on.
Now you tell me.
So the social media thing, dating a girl, like actually being in a relationship with a girl that's constantly posting and having me take pictures of her and posing, I would go crazy. There's no way I can handle it for that long. I would bang her for a while and then kind of cut it off. That's what I would do.
Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan of the social media. I'm not a big fan of. Here's what bugs me personally about social media, right? I don't like other people to tell me that I like what I like, right? If I take a picture of this fucking beautiful backdrop, right, and I post it on social media, and everybody likes it, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." I already know it's cool, motherfucker. That's why I posted it, right? I don't need your approval. I don't need the validation, right? Exactly. Perfect example, right? Let's say you guys go to a fucking I don't know. You guys go see the Patriots, right? You post on your social media, you're gonna go see the New England Patriots next weekend. and everybody says, no, that's lame. I hate football. You know, Belichick sucks now. This is whack, right? You might doubt yourself because everybody on social media is saying that's not cool. But you were excited about it, right? True. So these people who are nobodies are making you think that their opinion matters and how they feel are supposed to influence how you feel and the shit you like and don't like. That's the only thing I hate about social media is validation. I don't need people to tell me that what I like is cool. I know I like it because that's what I like.
No,
period.
you're 100% right. And another thing, too, that's really bad is when people go to an event and literally record the whole time and they don't even enjoy it. That I don't understand at all. Does somebody here do that? Did you calling somebody out?
No, but Tuco in the corner has been falling asleep for the last
Yeah, he
30
needs to
minutes.
wake up a little bit. Say something, Tuco.
So he's gotta speak on this topic here. Tuco, how do you feel about going on a first date with a girl who wants to take pictures of her food and post it on social media?
I'm not into it, man. Me personally, no. I mean, me personally, I like to make sure my phone's always in my pocket. If she has her phone out and it interrupts, I mean, it's gonna turn me off.
How do you deal with it though? How do you deal with it? Tony, tell me how do you tell a girl, you know, enjoy the moment? It's 2020. How do you tell a girl enjoy the moment? Don't worry about these goddamn pictures and telling your friends about what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Like how do you say it without upsetting her? Because obviously you just realize that that's what she's about. That's all she cares about.
Shit, well, it depends. How I would approach it would depend on my familiarity with this person or like relationship with this person. If we just met, I probably won't want to come out super aggressive because I might be a dick. But at the same time, I would make it noted. You know what I'm saying? Like I would make it noted that, you know, shit. Like I'm just here to have a good time and enjoy the real world. You know, because a lot of this shit nowadays on social media. It's a fake world, you know what I'm saying? Like Photoshop.
Well, and why do they need so much attention if they're with you also? That's my point to them too. It's
that
like,
is
why are you
true.
posting this? You don't need attention from all these other guys. What's the point of it?
That is true, but a lot of these females nowadays, that's what they feed off of for their self-esteem. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like for me on social media, it's like I kind of want to share it with the people that I know, not for validation, but to be like, hey, look, like, and then I see other people's shit, and then I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm gonna try that too, or I would want to go to that place too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, that's why I use social media for. Well, besides sports too, but you know what the good thing is about like if you have a girlfriend that's like that, right, all the time. You know, I mean, your friends, you can't really do much about it, but with your girlfriend, you can always get rid of her.
Ooh. Nice. This guy.
Right?
I like it.
What else can you do?
It's a little aggressive, but I like it. Listen, we have a professional here at the table.
Hey,
they don't call him a doctor for nothing. How do you feel about this?
Hey, not to be a dick, but what'd you just say?
Send it.
Send it. Steve, do me a favor. Would you mind doing a little research there for us? Can you just go on Google or YouTube, whatever you feel like doing, and just type in real quick, is social media, what the hell? Grindr accounts? What is this?
We're supposed to see that. Okay, what?
Is social media ruining this generation?
Well, there's a documentary about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has anybody seen that
Ruining
Netflix
society.
documentary?
Our lives.
I watched that the other day, 2 days
Let's
ago.
get a little video
Dude,
here.
that
Can we
shit
do a little
is
short
crazy
clip?
as fuck to know.
Like a
Hey,
3?
you know what's crazy? So the other day, I was actually
What you
we were
got,
talking,
Pizel?
we were in a conversation, and we are talking about a car dealership. Okay, so, and the next thing I know, I go on my phone, and then bam, the fucking car dealership pops up on my phone. So one, it tells me they're always listening, no
tracking.
matter what. And then secondly, they just pop up on my newsfeed. It's fucking crazy as shit that we allow that, and we're still used to that. And we're keep on continuing using that. Because in reality, they know everything about us, and that show was crazy to realize like what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish. It's crazy.
Yeah. So what they're talking about is that algorithm that keeps building, trying to analyze what you're interested in. It's always going to be changing because you're always starting to get interested in different things. But the algorithm it's never going to get worse. It's always going to get better. So as long as you keep like searching through anything that tracks, your location or, your past history of what you've looked at, it's always gonna keep populating things that you might start getting interested in. It's kind of scary in a sense.
No, it's crazy because especially in the part where they're talking about how it knows when you're alone or what you're looking at. It will tell you if you're being lonely, if you're a lonely person. Like, dude, that shit's crazy.
Oh,
as
like
fuck.
it feels your emotion.
It feels your emotions. Like
Yeah.
basically what you're researching, it will know like your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And that shit to me,
It's kind of like Santa
like
Claus.
what the fuck.
He knows when you were sleeping. He knows when you were bad. He knows
So
when
it
you were-
basically when you Leroy, when you're on
Santa Claus.
Pornhub, it will know that yes, you are horny. All right.
Wow.
That's what I was saying. I think is it like Santa Claus? He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're bad. He knows when you're good. That type of stuff. I don't want Santa Claus watching me watch Pornhub.
So naughty or nice.
Stepson and stepmother sex. It's not like I searched that, but
Not the whole world knows what fucking Leroy likes to look at.
And just like a little bit on the algorithm, like yes, they're built to keep you attracted, but also I feel like it depends on the person ultimately. Like if you're either like, I mean, not to sound fucked up, but if you're not very, I guess if you're not smart enough to like realize that you're in the fucking matrix, then you're fucked, right? And
Don't take the red pill.
and yeah, and then you're just gonna keep getting stuck on the loop. But if you're conscious enough to like just fucking detach and do your shit and not let it influence you in a negative way,
Balance, basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
just have that balance. Use it for what you use it for, and don't fucking depend your
But
life
it's
on
just crazy how they set it up, though. What you guys were talking about.
That's
Like
facts.
they literally set it up for you to be addicted to it, which is scary. And then the guys that created it in that documentary say they completely stopped because of that reason.
Which is crazy,
I think
right? 'Cause
social media is the antichrist.
towards the end, the guy says that most things start off with good
Powerful
intention,
statement.
and then people start realizing it's bad, and that's where the controversy starts because other people start realizing it's bad, and it's probably going to be bad for a while. But there's hope that something will be figured out. I don't know if you noticed in the documentary, it kept saying the guy's name was like CEO of the something technology. Like they're like starting some sort of like foundation or something to start combating Center for Humane Technology, basically to like try to stop the addiction and stop all the nonsense that goes on there, because there is companies taking over, a lot of people's information without people even fucking knowing it. And that's the
They
scary
have
part.
it sometimes in the terms and services. Like
But
the
this-
agreement, it says, "Oh, we're gonna track this and that."
You know what's funny about
insane.
this topic? It affects everybody. It doesn't matter what the fuck you
Yeah.
are. Lower class, middle class, upper class. If you're a fucking pro athlete, if you're a CEO of a company, everybody has to deal with the same shit. Have no control over it, right? So if you're a fucking basketball player, you search some shit, like you're looking for a new car, you're looking for the best Cuban cigars, or whatever the fuck. Next time you go on Google and you see an ad, it's gonna be that fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Or
And sometimes that's actually like it's useful because like it's an ad and you're like, oh shit, I actually like that. I've bought a couple things based on that, which is great.
It's just
But-
scary.
but they
when
know
it's-
that, though.
It's
Like
scary
what,
they
because
know
they
because
pull it up when you're talking about. That's
Correct.
the scary thing.
Well, that's who funds it. That's who funds. That's how the big companies get paid.
Yeah.
Is from advertisements. Keep pushing
Oh, yeah.
pushing items toward or things to sell towards you, and I mean it is scary to think
the
that
the internet is a beautiful place, but also, man, there is a big dark side to it, right? Some people
It's
even
a
get
drug.
anxiety about not being on the fucking web every fucking day, every minute, right?
it's a drug.
It's a drug. Speaking of drugs, some of these people that have anxiety and shit, they're using weed, or for a while they've been using marijuana for that type of stuff, right? And really a red hot topic nowadays is about pro athletes coping with marijuana for pain,
It's for their cataracts.
for cataracts, sure,
Well, it's for pain too,
for
right?
anything,
Yeah,
right?
Huh?
But see, if you guys
Uh,
rewind to 2-3 years ago, it was like a huge taboo. Like people that smoke weed, it gets suspended. So how do you guys feel about pro athletes, boxers, baseball players, hockey players, football players, basketball players
I'm
being able
totally
to
with
smoke
it.
weed?
Aren't all sports right now legalizing weed?
I'm not sure.
Basically.
Steve, would you mind looking that for us for the public here? Are all pro athletes allowed to smoke marijuana in 2020? How do you guys feel about that? Should you know LeBron James be high while trying to win the championship?
Farshinfar, are you gonna talk?
I get the aspect of other drugs being banned for, giving performance enhancing benefits.
Yeah.
But weed, I mean, it doesn't. wait, like what?
Nothing.
He said Viagra.
This guy said like Viagra. That enhances your performance.
You sure did. What Viagra?
Anyways, I get it. Like performance enhancing drugs, that should be banned. But weed, all that is gonna make you do is laugh a little bit, calm you down, get your nerves out of the way, and maybe give you a little bit of munchies. But it's not gonna enhance your performance to where you're gonna be so much better than everybody else.
It does help with recovery,
Ooh.
but
that can be considered a performance enhancer.
well, you can smoke it if you want to, or you can take it in any other form
Exactly.
if you want to take
Correct.
it. Anybody's free to take it.
I don't even smoke.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
totally
So
with it.
before we get ahead of ourselves, Steve, what did you find? What you
Yeah,
got?
so basically, in the NFL, for one, it depends on the state. I think it said 11 states they actually allow it, so it's
Wow.
fine, but not the other states.
What-
So it depends on the state, basically.
Hey,
And NHL is all
Tuco,
okay.
who was the wide receiver for the Patriots that got in trouble many times?
Well, I think Percy Harvin said he smoked before every game. He played for Seattle, and then Josh Gordon, he got suspended for what? A couple
Many
couple
times,
seasons.
several times, I believe,
Just
right?
based off of weed.
Now he's
I
okay
think
to
he-
smoke now.
Well, yeah. But Steve,
He must have lost hundreds of thousands being fined.
Millions,
off of
millions.
Marijuana ruined his career.
And he was great.
Wow, that's sad.
That's
Steve,
that's the same thing that happened to Nick Diaz. He got suspended
That's right.
by I want to say USADA. He got suspended for 2 years.
Like 2 years, yeah.
the sad part is that these athletes, bro, they have the opportunity to get sponsorships, right? Sponsors, man, that's what the money is at, man. They have a 5-year, 10-year contract to sponsor something, but they don't want to be attached to a stigma, right? So if all of us are saying weed is bad for you, and you have an athlete that's been known to smoke weed and is trying to sell a shoe, nobody's buying the shit.
Yeah,
That's
No.
true.
it actually makes sense. If I was a big company, I wouldn't.
But if you're like Nick
But
Diaz and you're gonna smoke weed, get sponsored by the weed companies.
That's
What I
true.
don't get is how these athletes are smoking weed and are able to perform. If it was me, I'm sitting there snacking bitches. That's it.
Leroy,
I'm
you
slow
gotta
as
guess.
fuck.
You get aggressive with the grass. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I remember. I know people.
Slow and I like to eat.
Depends on the strain, and like I know people. I remember this guy that I knew. You remember? Well, I'm not gonna say his name. Anyway, he used to smoke and then work out, and he said that was the only way he knew how to work out productively.
He concentrates better.
So it depends, exactly. Yeah.
Some of these pro athletes they're looking at different things. Like some of them are bored and they're looking at different avenues for income. Like
I think it's more along the lines of CBDs that are making a comeback for all the athletes. I don't think maybe some of them are really there smoking the weed, but I mean, come on, you can't perform when you're fucking high as shit. I'll be one to tell you right now. I mean, I smoke a lot of weed.
I disagree with that.
And I'll tell you right now, it's mostly the CBD that they're mainly dealing with. But I mean, you never know.
Pizel, so the weed slows you down. Why would you smoke the weed then?
I mean, weed just gets you high. It makes you feel good. You want to have a good time. But I mean, I'll tell you right now. I mean, I ain't gonna be running no fucking quarter. What are the fucking mile? What are they run a quarter
The
mile?
40 and hella
But isn't
short
there,
amount of
hold
time.
on.
You know what I'm
Isn't there strains that, like, okay, there's indica and
Yeah,
there's
so you have indicas that are downer. And
Okay.
you have sativas that are uppers.
okay.
All right, so you can do it. I'm not saying you can't.
So you can't.
But I'm just saying.
But you said, oh, it's only CBD now. That's the only way they can do it. I don't believe that because I've heard of people
I'm not
performing.
saying that there's people
did
that
say
can
that,
function. There's
fucking
people.
liar.
No. I said mostly people are using CBDs, but I'm just
I
saying.
haven't heard of that though. Who uses CBDs?
They use
Every
CBD to like to
athlete uses
relax.
CBDs.
Really?
Most of them are actually using CBD. Most of them are not even smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
They're all
and
using
I didn't know
CBD
that.
Oil. Yeah, lotions for the cataracts. Mostly all CBDs. All the shots they have now are all CBD.
I just would have figured if they were so used to smoking all the time, they would just stick to that.
I mean,
but maybe
that's
not.
what I'm saying. No,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
athletes that, of course, they grew up smoking weed, right? So that's like you just said, they trained like smoking weed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
But you
they're
have
used to it.
athletes now that are just now getting involved in weed, and now they're CBD, and it's actually how do I put it? It's helping them in the long run. You know what I'm
CBD is
saying?
great.
So CBD is definitely new age shit, and I'm glad it's here.
Oh yeah, it's good for you.
Fun fact: Playboy just dropped their own CBD.
No way. Wow. That's huge. Huge.
It takes the doctors to know these kind of fun facts. Dr.
I'm sorry, but I
Farshinfar.
retract my statement.
Leroy.
The only time I'm fast is when, I smoke that shit. I'm paranoid as fuck. I'm sorry. The fastest shit I'll go is make a fucking quick right turn because I'm thinking the cops are chasing after me. I'm so paranoid. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Wait a minute,
That's what I
Leroy.
meant. I'm very fast in that area.
I'm gonna stop you real quick. You're not driving while under the influence. Go kart.
Thank
right?
you for correcting me.
That-
I meant in Mario Kart.
No, he's playing video games. He's playing video games. He's playing video games. So go ahead.
The
Go ahead,
shrooms
Tony.
got him.
What's that?
The shrooms got him in Mario
The
Kart. That's why he's high as fuck.
Wow.
I think that's another one next we need to talk about is micro shrooming. I mean, I know
Micro
dosing.
dosing. But before we get ahead of ourselves, give me 1 second though. We were talking about athletes, right? Some of these athletes that cannot get endorsements. I mean, not all of them, but some of them go to other things. They want to become rappers. They come up with alcohols, tequila, vodka. They're trying to say all the things. You guys have a favorite rapper who's a pro athlete? You guys remember Shaq? Hey, Shaq went platinum, believe it or not.
Oh shit!
Shaq went platinum when he was with the
did.
Lakers.
He sure the fuck did.
Steve, pull it up.
Confirm it.
But Roy Jones is the best one that ever did it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Who?
Roy Jones Jr.
The boxer.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait a
Can we
wait.
listen to a Roy Jones? Can we bring on
What
a Roy
about
Jones show?
what about Dame Dollar? What about Dame Dollar? Wow, Steve. Ooh, wait a what the?
So Roy Jones.
Shout out to Julia Roberts.
Hey,
You looking
those
very
lips,
fine out there, baby.
DSLs, baby. Whoa, big sucking lips. Leroy, how you feel? Triple T over here. Tornado tongue Leroy. Wait a minute, what are we looking at right now? What are we looking at, Brooklyn?
Oh, and also,
Doctor.
Hey,
Who would win in a fight,
Doc.
though? Roy Jones or Mike Tyson? Who you got?
Whoa, wait, that way, that's a future discussion. That's a future discussion. The question at hand right now is who is the best pro athlete turned rapper?
Deion Sanders. Oh, little flip.
He wasn't an athlete.
Wait a minute, we were taking us back to the
Youngblood.
Youngbloods. Who is this?
the hell is
Steve?
Body-
Steve, who's this?
Body
What are you showing us?
Roy Jones is on this too. This is Youngblood.
What year is this? This is
Like 2002.
2.
Early 2000s.
Maybe
Early
2000s.
2000s,
Really?
probably.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Wait a minute. People watching out there at home, can you please, in the comments, tell us what year this came out? Roy Jones featuring Body Headbangers. I Smoked, I Drank. The dirty version. Oh.
This is a dope song.
Actually, I do remember this, but I had no idea. Roy
I
Jones
remember the
was on
songs.
here.
Yeah, I don't remember Roy Jones being in this.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Let him come up.
Wait a minute. So, wait a minute. I think Dame Dollar. I think Dame Dollar and Shaq. Cause Shaq was fun though. Shaq, you listen to Shaq shit.
Shaq's also a DJ though. He actually kills it as a DJ. I think he performed
There
at
you
like Lollapalooza or some shit.
Shaq kills it.
Wait, you
all
didn't
the
even
time.
do Roy Jones' part.
What's up,
All
Doc?
the time.
Play it. Play
Shaq
some.
kills everything. Shaq kills
The
everything.
goat.
That boy's
Shaq,
a real
baby.
goat. Shaq is the real
I know
goat.
I got it. Skills. Here we go.
Sucks at rapping.
Bro.
You guys are
But
tripping.
see, let me tell you, Steve. This was 25,
I know.
20 years ago, right? 22 years ago, this fucking
Are you
song.
listening to the same thing right now? I treat you like Spielberg.
I think the song in Kazam was better than this.
They
Guys,
First off, we don't even know
wait
what
a
the
minute.
music back in the day was like. All right, this is probably hyped. All right.
let me tell you guys something. Numbers never lie.
Back then, that's actually he kind of brings up a good point. Anybody could have been a rapper, and it would have been dope. It was the
Steve,
same beat,
Steve,
same lyrics.
Steve. Numbers never lie.
Hey, fine,
Shaq
you know why?
went platinum.
He's a genius because numbers don't lie because it's Shaq. No matter what he would have put out, would have made money.
Here's a fun
Marketing.
fact about Shaq. Currently, he's a DJ now.
Yeah.
DJs.
He's killing it at DJ.
Yeah, he
Who
does
got more views on YouTube?
hard style too.
Bryant was also a
Wait a minute. Who else? Who else? Who else? Wait a minute. Who else? What other pro athlete wanted to be a rapper? Who else?
Allen Iverson.
Dwayne Wade.
Damian
Wait,
Lillard.
wait, too?
Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson as well.
Iverson. I thought he just looked like a rapper. He rap?
Man, we're getting sidetracked as a motherfucker here, but wow.
Sounds like a P Diddy beat too.
This sounds like a Puff Daddy, goddamn.
All I gotta say is R.I.P. to the GOAT right here.
That's it. Thank you.
R.I.P.
Black Mamba. But
Giselle,
this
thank
sounds
you,
like
Giselle.
this sounds like getting jiggy with it.
Ooh, who's on the hook?
Oh, never
I
mind.
know the sample, but who's?
That's like a little Will Smith with
Oh, man,
P.
this is
Diddy,
nice,
huh?
though. This is a summer song, though.
You're making it hard for me.
What's the name of this song?
Why is he in a I've never seen a rapper in a full suit rapping. That's interesting. You got
Right
the
there.
honeys though.
Allen Iverson
You
rap.
got the honeys.
Allen Iverson rap? That I didn't know. Are you guys sure?
Man, this is bullshit. Allen Iverson,
liar.
AI.
I knew it.
AI.
I knew it.
Hey, like you said, he just looked like a rapper, I guess.
He just looked like a
It
rapper.
was the cornrows. It was the cornrows.
Who was Dame Dollar?
Damian Lillard.
Come on.
Hey, this
Dame Dollar's
boy,
hot right now.
this boy's dope.
Bro,
He's cool.
Dame Dollar's hot.
He
He's
has money,
2020.
and that's all.
He's
Let him do his
2020.
thing.
He's 2020.
Do your thing, bruh.
Yeah.
He's good for a rapper that was a basketball player. That's all I'm saying.
Wait a minute. He's a current basketball player
That's what I'm saying.
rapping.
Right.
Some of these poor athletes have other things out there though. Like some of them endorse alcohol. What do you guys?
Oh,
What are you
yeah?
guys drinking nowadays? Any celebrity alcohol?
The Rock Tequila kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa.
And I
He's
heard what's his
hey,
name's whiskey.
ladies and gents, that guy's a doctor right here. Listen to what he's saying.
Nah, but it does kind of suck though.
Any celebrity alcohol out there? Any good stuff?
I've tried McGregor's Irish whiskey.
Proper 12.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Casamigos.
Garbage.
Tuco, how do you feel about celebrity alcohol? You got any favorites out there? Yeah, give him.
I
Pass
had
the mic.
E40s is actually E40s is good.
The E40. I never had it.
The George Clooney Casamigos is good too.
Oh
George
yeah.
Clooney.
There's Coochie.
Clooney.
He put that down real quick. He couldn't even say it.
So wait a
Said
minute.
edit.
So we have no celebrity alcohol that's a favorite. Is that what we're saying?
The Ciroc's alright.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ciroc
that's
is
not my
good.
preference though.
What's that one that Jay Z has? Douce is good. Douce is good.
Is that what kind of alcohol is that?
Cognac. It's good.
French.
Yeah, I can't think of any that you're like. I'm just going to the liquor store to buy that bottle.
No, Ciroc 10 years ago, Ciroc was a bottle to go to if you're drinking vodka.
Oh,
So-
super hyphy juice actually.
This guy. Wait a minute, where's that from?
Super hyphy juice
minute, wait a
got
minute.
alcohol.
Farshinfar. What part of the world is that from?
I think that's on the other side of the Pacific. The Pacific.
Oh, that's
I think
in
that's from. I
California.
think that's from the West Coast in California.
Super hyphy juice?
yeah, super
On the
hyphy
other
juice.
side of the Pacific?
No, wait a minute.
I said it's on the other side, the Pacific. Stop.
Oh, we're
I
the
think,
Pacific.
I think it's from
Pacific.
L.A.
For
Maybe a
everybody
little bit
watching,
north of L.A.
we're
or
actually
something like that.
filming this in goddamn Hong Kong
I
right
think
now.
it's south of Oregon.
We are in China.
Yeah. Hey,
China.
Our fearless leader said we couldn't come to goddamn China, so we came to China to film the goddamn video.
Wait,
everybody,
it's
okay?
south of Oregon, I think. No, super hyphy juice.
Oh, okay. Dr. Farshinfar, you're saying it was from the Bay Area. Is that what you're talking about? Shout out to the Bay Area. Any Bay Area people out there watching?
From the Bay Area, shout out.
Anyway, so we have no celebrity alcohol that's number one.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, Ciroc.
Ciroc's the most popular
I think
one.
that's what we voted on.
Ciroc or Douce probably.
All right. Anything else? Any other pressing issues you guys want to get off your chest? What you got? Microdosing over here?
Can we
Hey,
talk
his
about
name-
the microdosing of mushrooms and how it is legal in actually 2 cities?
It's
Can
Pizel.
anybody name the 2 cities out there?
Portland, Oregon.
Nope.
The Playboy Mansion.
McAllen, Texas.
San Francisco, California is one.
Nope.
What?
Nope. It's actually you got it.
Philadelphia?
My house in
Denver,
Mikasa.
Colorado.
You got one.
What is that?
Denver, Colorado.
Is
Damn,
one-
we gotta go to
is the
Denver,
other in
y'all, because they
California?
doing all types of shit in Denver, bro.
Oakland.
Denver and Oakland.
Interesting. And you know what? I think microdosing is actually it's beneficial. I think I would try it. If I knew how.
But microdosing with what though? With
mushrooms.
what? Be more
With
specific.
Shumaloons.
It's not only mushrooms. It's and LSD.
For, like ecstasy too, right? Like
Yes. Ecstasy,
Molly.
acid,
Molly, yeah. Molly.
LSD, and then and mushrooms.
It's not nice to talk about my dick like that. I'm sitting right here.
But they say I saw a documentary. Was it on Vice or something? But it's beneficial. A lot of they're saying tech companies did it.
Yeah.
Like they had their employees do it.
I heard that-
It lowers
anybody
stress
talking about
and-
other drugs. That's new to me. That's crazy.
No, I
Lowers
heard.
anxiety.
I heard some CEOs do it to get
Like,
like their
let's
creative.
microdose some crack.
creative.
Like, let's
Nah,
do it, you know
fuck
what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Crack is whack.
Pizel. Hey,
No, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna microdose drugs. Like, why like shrooms? I heard it.
ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the next episode, if you
No, hey,
if
I'm
we're
just saying
fucking
that I've
slurring
heard
our
any other
words and being fools, listen. If Pizel is getting naked halfway through the episode next time,
I
you
think
know.
Pizel just hinted to us that he wants to try crack. That's
Yeah.
what I just
Oh,
gathered
wait,
from that.
speaking of crack, you guys watch Wolf of Wall Street?
Great movie.
Of course. Remember that scene when he's like, "Hey, I got a gift for you. I got something for you. What is it? What is it? What is it? Well, go back. Let's go to the back. Pull it up. Can we pull it up? Is that within our rights, Steve?
It's one of my favorite
That scene.
parts.
Bro, that thing.
I got a
had me
present for you.
laughing.
It's in the back. It's in the back.
Pizel,
You got a present for me,
would that
buddy?
be would that be you? Will you be Donnie? Is that his name,
What
Donnie in the
was
movie?
the drug they were looking for in that?
No, they were.
what was it?
They were smoking.
No, they had it. What
they
is
were
it?
smoking crack.
Quaaludes.
Oh,
Hey, yeah.
dudes, bro.
By the way, if you know anybody that got Quaaludes,
What-
something to
What
holler
the
at.
hell is Quaaludes, bro?
Quaaludes?
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it
I
is.
heard it before.
Crack smoking scene.
Quaaludes,
Play
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit.
Oh, Doctor
Wait a minute.
Elroy. Dr. Elroy, what is it?
Leroy, goddammit. Hey,
Dr.
Adam,
Leroy, what is it?
Yeah, bring it up a little bit. Get the volume up going for the audience here. Anybody at home watching this right now, if you have not seen this movie, do yourself a favor. First of all, thank you, Steve.
Go watch
fuck
the damn
yourself.
movie. Go watch the
Second
damn
of all,
movie.
watch this movie 7 times in a row.
Do
and
yourself
then
a
you know what
flavor.
life's all about.
This movie will change your life for sure. Turn you
This-
into a boss.
Listen, the reason why you see this backdrop here and this table full of fun juice for adults is because of this movie. This
Wall
movie
Street
influenced
inspired.
about 99% of the stuff we do. We're about next weekend, everybody. Next weekend we gonna have a goddamn party where we're gonna put the jet ski in the pool because it's goddamn movie right here. Right here.
You got me a present?
Oh, you're sweet.
It's wrapped up.
Hey, it's called it's called microdosing. Everybody at home watching who?
Drum roll.
Smoke crack with me, Jordan.
From this table, who is Jordan and who is what's his name? Donnie. You guys vote out there. Who's Donnie? Who's Jordan in the movie?
I would
From this
love
table.
to take the Donnie. I'll take the Donnie rap right here, baby.
Ooh, shit. Thank you, Leroy.
Let's run, buddy.
You gotta get out of here. Talk about living life, goddammit. Oh, that's awesome. Once again, kids, if you're watching, don't tell your parents, but watch the movie 7 times in a row. It might take you a day and a half because the movie's about 3 hours long, give or take. Do yourself a favor.
He should have won an Academy Award for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, wow. Can we talk about that real quick? Yeah. Why did it take Leo so many years to win that goddamn prestigious
Hey,
award?
what was that movie he won? Actually won it on.
Fucking,
it was,
he wrestled. He had to die. He had to die.
Revenant was a
fucking,
good movie though.
It was.
I'll tell
I
you
was
why.
gonna say,
Because
he
they're
died
haters.
wrestling the goddamn.
Hey, but
fucking
for what's that? The other Martin
bear.
Scorsese movie.
Damn near.
What was the gangster one that he was in?
Oh, The
Should've
Departed.
won for that.
He should
One
have
of my
won it in
favorite movies.
Titanic, bro.
He should have won. He should have
Should've
the
won it
most
on the
Academy Awards.
Titanic.
And about 100 other ones.
That scene where he's fucking and there's fog everywhere, the steam on the window with
Oh,
the
yeah.
fingerprints.
Yep,
Hey, I was like
it's iconic.
8 years old, but that little boner was up. when
I
that
saw
scene
it. I
happened.
saw that in theaters too. I saw it in theaters.
Bro, he pulled the artist card just to get that girl naked. Come on.
Genius.
And it was like PG-13. They still showed titties.
Hold on. Do you guys know that Leo DiCaprio rented an island for like a month with a whole bunch of models and just kicked it there? You guys know that?
No.
Yeah.
That's even doper.
This isn't. No, it's just in real life. This was like 4 years ago. He's the best.
Yeah, there's like something about him where he only dates women that are like 26 or something like that.
That's why he's my
26 years
friend.
old?
He invited me. I couldn't make the trip, but he invited me. Whoever was wondering out there, I was almost there, but I had shit to do. I was busy.
Right.
Busy that weekend.
And Dan Buzerian invited me. But
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to bring that up next. Boy, can we talk about? We talk about.
You are. Wait a minute. No, you're right. You are a goddamn dancing queen. That's for
And
sure.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying he only dates 26-year-olds?
According to
He doesn't date 25 or 27-year-olds.
It's some sort of.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't me, Yeti, saying that. Luchador says that he's Luch to Gooch is saying that there's a rumor out there that this Leo guy. I don't know if it's the looks.
Look at his past girls.
We gotta find his
He's actually
stats.
dated.
Does Leo have a
Wait a minute.
stat
Wait a minute.
sheet?
Let's pull it up. Leo's
Stat sheet?
Leo's dating history. You know what the best one? The one from Israel. What's her name?
Didn't he date Tom Brady's wife? Like
No,
Giselle?
don't
He
say
did
that.
in the
Bro.
past.
Girlfriend's right here.
Well, I just
Girlfriend
want to know what the
Ernest.
perfect age
Bro.
to date is.
Who's the one from Israel? What's her name? She was gorgeous, huh? No.
He found like the.
No. Guys, come on.
22. Yeah, but that was. See, this one's 22.
Bro.
Oh, so it's not 26.
All of his girlfriends.
So 22 is the
Wait a minute.
perfect age.
Her name was from
If it's grass on the infield, play ball.
31
Jesus
for
Christ.
This guy.
Jesus
Camila
Christ.
Monroe. Keep going. What you got? Let's play this.
She was 20 when they started dating.
Keep going.
Oh, you see the ages?
It's the same girl.
It's the same one. It's the same different
Steve,
pictures.
find the girl. No. Okay.
She was 24. Okay, so 22, 24. Keep going.
So they're all over the place.
Luchador. Find the one from Israel. What's her name?
Maybe it's 26.
Vita? I think it was Vita.
Oh, average
Yeah,
26.
did. I
Rumored
heard,
did.
I heard
That's
she
weird.
wanted him.
Riri?
There they are right
Nice.
there.
The one from Israel. What's her name?
Leo's a pimp.
German born. Brazilian.
See, the common thing here is they're all in their mid 20s.
Yeah, they're all really hot.
The common thing here is that they're all international.
Blake Lively's hot. Oh, that's her too. Oh, this is the one he was talking about.
Does
Bar
that
Bialy.
say 31?
Where?
Right there. 19 out of 31.
Oh yeah, these are.
That was back in 2000. When was he dating her though?
2005, 2011.
No, I'm saying so he's dated 31.
Some of them have the multiple pictures.
Oh.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So he's dated like 20.
Let's say, yeah.
Dated 20 girls.
Yeah.
Well, probably more, but like these are probably the known ones.
Probably in the hundreds or the thousands.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. But as far as we know,
Oh, dating.
public
Dating,
knowledge.
yes. Dating, yes. Horrors, we don't know.
He
Wow.
literally pounded everything. Like, literally. Paris. Makes sense. I think she ran through. I think everybody ran through her.
Another rumor.
I think everybody ran through her, though. It's probably not
Yeah.
even a rumor.
Facts.
What's the one that I was wondering?
Hey,
Oh, it was
is that
Bar
Venice?
Yeah.
Was that Venice? Was Paris Hilton his Venice?
Venice?
Venice. Yeah, the Pfizer client.
I don't know, but Margot
Venice,
Robbie.
baby.
Demi Moore? Good for him.
She's been passed around a lot, so don't worry.
Venice? You're
Naomi?
investing in goddamn Italy? No,
Naomi
not
Campbell?
Venice, Italy,
Wow.
California.
Bro, he's the GOAT. He's the best. That's it.
He
This
was
guy
messing
has
around with
clouded.
Naomi Campbell. Did not
Yeah.
know that.
And Rihanna.
Damn.
Hey, he likes dark meat. I love, some people like dark meat. It's all good. Oh, tan meat. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Tony. Afri.
It's a wrap.
Everybody, let's toast up to a good episode. We'll be back here in a few minutes for a second episode. We're just gonna keep an all-nighter going. We're gonna go a quick commercial break, change our clothes. We're gonna do. We're gonna.
Leroy's gonna change his tampon.
Leroy.